Hi, this is Mira Hart, and it is a beautiful day here hanging out by the river. I've got my feet in the water right now. It's feeling awesome, it's recharging me. And I really want to talk about why I think a lot of us resist healing. So, there isn't anyone on the planet that doesn't want to feel better. If you feel bad, you probably want to feel better. Unless you feel good all the time, then you probably got it figured out. So, I think there is this thing inside of us that is creating a resistance. Like anytime we say, "Oh, I really want to go on a diet," or like, "Oh, I really want to start exercising," that when it comes time to do those things, we like hit this blockage of like why we don't want to do it. You know, they say the first step is the hardest one, and that's really cliche, but I really think that a big part of why we're not moving into our healing and actually going through it is because it takes a lot of shedding of like these layers of protection that we put around us that are really hard. Like when our muscles start to get hard and we're trying to do physical exercise, it takes time to like get that flexibility and that range of motion and that strength back. And the same is true with our emotional pain and our emotional healing. So I'll give an example. I've recently been seeing a deep tissue massage therapist. And deep tissue work is really, really intense. It doesn't feel good. It's like really hard on the muscles. And it's like every time he hits on these trigger points where I've got a lot of like blocked energy, it's like my entire instinct is just to tense up and resist it. But I'm choosing consciously to like relax into it so that I'm really feeling a release from it, and I'm letting him do the work that really needs to be done to start to move some of that blockage out of it. So this is the same when we're trying to heal emotionally. And if you want to heal emotionally, it doesn't take that much work. All you have to do is wait until you feel emotionally triggered. So a really good example would be like you're driving in your car and you're like in traffic. And then like someone cuts you off, and like it's just like thing after thing happening, and then all of a sudden you get this like rush of like rage inside of you, where you feel like angry and helpless and like disrespected, and all these things are coming up. So this is a really good opportunity where we can really use pain as a teacher. The pain we're experiencing is the frustration and the anger that we're having towards someone else. The initial reaction is to blame the other person and take an action towards them to make yourself feel better. But since we're having this negative emotion come up, it's really an opportunity to use it as a teacher, to ask yourself, what is the sensation in my body? What is my body trying to tell me right now? What have I created in this situation and brought it to myself so that I could learn something from this? This is a really good opportunity for using this pain that's coming up and this trigger to check in with yourself and to see what's wanting to come up for you at that moment. So instead of going externally, you would take a moment, drop into your body, and start to feel what the sensations are around this thing that's coming up. Using the example of anger, kind of drop into that, notice in myself, okay, I've been triggered, and my face feels really hot. My hands feel like they want to clench tightly, and my whole body feels tense. And just like with the deep tissue massage, just kind of relaxing into that. So I let my face feel as hot as it wants to feel. I let my hands squeeze tightly, or even in my mind, just imagine that my hands are squeezing really tightly. And as I start to bring this consciousness and this focus through into my physical experience, it will quickly start to change as I'm detaching from the story of this person made me feel bad and taking back my own personal power in, wow, I'm experiencing a sensation in my body, and if I just give it my focus and my attention and allow it to express itself through me, it will get what it needs and It will move through me, and I can come back into a state of wholeness and a state of well-being. So when you are able to let go of the story and just connect to the sensations in your body, it creates this really powerful force for moving and transmuting some of that energy and that emotion through you. You can really work with what's happening energetically within your body and not be stuck in whatever mind trap that you're kind of putting around the situation you're in. And when we take our mind out of it in that way, we're really able to move through these things much quicker. And it could be something way larger than getting stuck in traffic. It could be something like a death or a loss of a relationship or like a fight with your partner or something like that. That when as soon as you get triggered, you can actually go into this feeling space and start to move through it and give it your conscious attention, and it can totally shift and speed your healing in so many ways. And it's nothing to be scared of, because all it wants is a little bit of your attention, just like all of us. And once you give that attention to this thing that's calling out inside of you, the healing process is so easy and it goes so much faster, and it can be a really powerful tool. So I'm Mira Hart. This is why I think we resist healing. And if you like this, please follow my page and share this video, and I'll be putting up some more soon. Thank you.